Welcome to Jimmy Young. And then here's a boy that's come back. He's made it big and he's very popular. He started out here in West Texas playing with Jody Nix and the Cowboys. And then he joined the Sleep at the Wheel. He's the man who plays Bob Wills on that wonderful show called Let's Ride with Bob. How many of you have seen it? Well, anyway, he plays that particular role. He's just been inducted into the Texas Western Swing Hall of Fame. One of the premier fiddle players of the world today. I'd like a nice welcome to bring him back to good old West Texas, Jason Roberts. Here he is. Well, we go from there, we go to what made Bob second famous, though people don't realize it, and that is that rhythm and beat. On the bass, this little man here, Bill Holt, on the bass. And a great music family down in Lubbock, Texas. The Maines family, and we have one of the members of that group here to play drums for us. He's been with us a couple of years, Chad Maines. Here he is. Woo! The Maines brothers. On the piano, and he takes jazz courses, plays melody, but mainly he's great on rhythm. You just gotta have one of his CDs. He plays some beautiful music. The one and only Wayne Glasson. And Wayne, thank you for being back with us. And then I just can't say enough about this well-dressed man here on my right. Here's a fellow that if you listen to some of his CDs, you're going to wonder where he went. He can play over your head. He is actually a guitarist, guitar man. He's looked on as one of the great in the world, all the way from Munich, Germany to Turkey, Texas. He loved it here in Turkey a few years ago, so he just moved here and stayed. Teaches music on occasion, and he's Joe Settlemeyer. None better. And he played with Bob Wills in 1961, and he's very proud of that. And I forgot to mention that Jimmy, I believe I did say he played with Bob. Now let's go down to a new fellow. We have never had him here. He's the trumpet man, and you'll enjoy him. He's Bob Myers, right here. Woo! And then we got a new man that's going to do some singing for us. I was worried a few years back. I said, we have a dearth, shortage of Western swing singers, Bob Wills' men. Well, here's a fellow who grew up in San Antonio. He came here about 8 years ago. Somebody said, why don't you let him sing? I said, what? I don't know him. I try to get rid of him. Well, Leon Roush stayed after me. I said, all right, bring him up. Well, we know him now. And we look at him as our band leader here today. Boy from San Antone, you're going to love him, Billy Mata. Then back behind the bandstand, and he can wave in. Well, I want to wait until I can give him a really good introduction, but you can relax. Leon Roush is here. Woo! And the lovely Dana Wills is here. Woo! And I believe that just about gives us all the introduction of anybody that's important in the band. No, Billy, I said important. Now, I bet people think Townsend really doesn't care much for Kofor. We consider him, our family, as our steel guitar man. And I'll say more about him later, but he was one of the last of the steel guitar players with the great Bob Wills. Ladies and gentlemen, he has a lot of fun. He's a great musician, I mean from the word go. He's kind of what I would call, you remember Goose Tatum and Meadowlark and those fellows with the Harlem Globetrotters. Well, he's taken up their name. He's the clown prince of steel guitar men, Bobby Cover.
Doctor, that story was so long I forgot how it started. But you know what? I had a dream last night. I had a dream. Would you like to know about it?
Yes, I'd like to know about it.
I dreamed I was a pony.
Really?
A pony.
Well, let's shoot which end.
I dreamed I was a pony. And this morning when I woke up, sure enough, I was a little horse.
Bobby Cover, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I thought, and you see on my back here, the light crust doughboys, we might change this a little. Won't change